Olivia and Sharon Gong have shown great support and commitment to our school. They are the president and vice president of the Key Club, the editor-in-chief of the yearbook, peer tutors, and student council members. These two girls have spent countless hours volunteering for the better of our school, and they are also the top of our class in academics and never fail to smile at anyone passing in the hallways. So please welcome Claremont's valedictorians of 2011, Olivia and Shannon Gong.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, and fellow graduates of 2011. I'm Olivia.
And I'm Shannon.
Tonight marks the beginning of the many defining moments to come in our adult lives. After 13 years of schooling, we are finally here to celebrate graduation. But what really is graduation? Is it simply obtaining a piece of paper embossed with our names? Or is it just getting our hair styled, our makeup applied, and our ties knotted just right? Perhaps it is the commemoration of years of personal growth, hard work, and dedication that have brought us all here today. Graduation, to the delight of our parents, marks the end of rebellious teenage years, the beginning of adulthood, and the start of shouldering true responsibility.
It is hard to believe how far we've come. We all started off as cute, cuddly babies. That is, I did. Then we grew. We stopped holding hands with our parents in public and began demanding more freedom. We took the bus to the mall by ourselves for the first time, went to our first boy-girl parties, and tried to stretch the limits of our curfews. Then we arrived at high school. As new students, we were confused, and we struggled to find the right doors. Throughout these years, we have won and we have lost. As the theater kids would say, life is like a cabaret. From winning the Collins Cup in soccer to the failed driving test, we have learned. We have learned to work with each other to achieve common goals. We have learned that failure is just delay and not defeat. We have also learned that when we have confidence in ourselves, we can exceed far beyond our own expectations. We wrote this speech tonight the way we knew best, with each other. Like us, many of our graduates have grown up together and developed close friendships. We laughed over purple spandex. We fought over classroom dresses at Christmas grad. We gained a few calories over ice cream runs. We worked as a team for charitable causes. And more importantly, we learned what day comes after Friday.
Thanks to Rebecca Back. Although it is with some sadness that we say our farewells tonight and part on our own distinct journeys. However, this is not the end. True friends can grow separately without growing apart. With today's Skype, Facebook, and more importantly, cell phones, keeping in touch will not be a problem. I mean, back in Mr. Fraser's era, Apple and BlackBerry were just fruits. But all the people we've met and all the lessons we've learned from them help us shape into individuals ready to face the world.
In traditional Oriental wisdom, there is a common expression. When you drink water, think of its source. The achievements we've accumulated to become who we are today were not solely our efforts. On behalf of graduates of 2011, we would like to express our heartfelt gratitude. To our families, we know the past 17, 18 years have sometimes been a pain in the you-know-what. But your love has given grounds for us to grow and mature. Thank you for being our biggest fans, showing support on the sidelines of rugby matches, picking us up from late-night drama rehearsals, and giving us advice even when we thought we didn't need it.
Next, we'd really like to thank our teachers and coaches who are always there to inspire us, to push us to do better, and whose patience and passion for teaching helped us grow far beyond the classroom. In history, Mr. Olis taught us to never let our teachers dictate our grades, for the true responsibility to learning lay in our own hands. Every Friday in Socials 11, we were reminded to always wear our seatbelts, never drink and drive, and when in doubt, always ask ourselves, WWMGD, what would Ms. Graves do? In science, Mr. Bucco taught us that physics is everywhere, and that failure is a possibility, but not an option.
Finally, we owe a huge thank you to all the support staff at Claremont, to the administration, the counselors, the librarians, and the educational assistants. Thank you for your constant support and guidance. To the office staff, we always ran to you in times of crisis, whether it was a paper cut, a lost iPod, or an error on the transcript. Last but not least, thank you to the hardworking custodians who work till midnight to scrape the gum off the bottoms of our desks and make our school shine. Thank you. You will all be remembered as an important part to our lives at Claremont.
Our graduates sit on stage today because of one simple fact. We have had the fortune to receive a quality education both inside and outside of the classroom. Maybe it was the Outdoor Pursuits camping trip, the Physics Olympics, sorting recycling every Friday with the Key Club, or it was that provincial championship where we wore our Spartan colors with pride.
More than a math equation or a Hamlet essay, Claremont has enabled us to discover who we truly are and given us the courage to pursue our passions. And as portrayed in the yearbook, diversity within our school has allowed us to embrace different cultures and taught us to be more globally aware. For these wonderful opportunities Claremont has provided us, we are truly grateful.
As the curtain draws on high school and rises on the exciting yet daunting real world, the responsibility to address the greater matters that impact our planet will be ours. As Albert Pine once said, what we do for ourselves dies with us. What we do for others and the world remains immortal. Within each of us is a childhood dream, an ambition, a lifelong goal, or maybe a deep passion for something that we truly believe in. Maybe it is to travel the world, to buy your dream car, to help the unprivileged in third world countries, or to become the next justice of the Supreme Court. Whatever it may be, at some point in this journey, you may come across injustice, bad luck, or wrong timing. Graduates, you may lose motivation, become exhausted, and feel like giving up. But know that deep inside us, we bear the Spartan spirit. We are true warriors that are born to fight for what we believe in. With hard work and a determined mind, nothing can stand in our way in the pursuit of our goals. As long as we wake up every morning with a vision, with something we set to achieve,
We will never turn back in regret. Spartans of 2011,
Best of luck.
and may we charge forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching the end of the graduation ceremony. But before we continue, we have a few important notes for parents and students. After exiting the auditorium, grads will be available